What's up, everybody? Motoagogo here with another Moto Monday. It has been quite a while since I've been here, and thank you to WhiteGuy for letting me come back by and make another one of these, but I am back. I haven't played Sim in a couple of days, so forgive me if right off the bat I am awful, but here today we're going to be at Muddy Creek. Oh my god, yep, I'm already screwed this up. I was playing too much MXGP the last couple of days, so it's going to make this feel quite a bit different. This is round 5 right now of the RF series. For anybody out there questioning where the track is at, where you can download it, where it is, well, there's a couple requirements for that right now. Where the fact that RF series this year has brought up a membership fee. For $25, you get every outdoor track, plus you get to race and all the RF stuff for the outdoor season, and then yada yada, all that together. But right now I'm on the 125. I've been having a lot of fun on this bike. It's become that bike of choice. Not really that great at the game, so hey, might as well get on something that's kind of slow and go fast on it. So track is really well made. Only complaint I really have about it is being a quote-unquote local track. It is about 4.5 hours away from me. That was kind of awesome. The most local track I do have close to me, I will say it's very, very underscaled. And like I said, it's not that it's a bad track. God, I'm creeping through here trying to memorize the track still. The wheelie in, no! But yeah, it's very underscaled, as you just saw, the triple uphill. I think in real life is 110, 115, but in this game you can make it 4th gear mid on a 125. This back section's well done. I like it. Actually, I got to sit right, like literally where this bleachers are in real life. I was in a tent, like right here, hanging out. It was the, I want to say it was the Racer X tent, I think. I cannot remember now. But it was really cool to hang out there. They gave us free lunch and all that stuff. It was awesome. But the track, I mean, oh god, shows how little I played today already. You guys will be used to this from a WhiteGuy video. Haha, kid, wink, wink. But no, seriously, I really enjoyed the track. A lot of people have complained throughout this whole season so far. If you saw WhiteGuy's video the other day where he did Hangtown and everything else, that these tracks are gnarly this year. Glen Helen will be out in about a week to everybody for free, and that was another thing I was going to bring up, that if you do not feel like paying for the membership, if you don't feel like racing, if you don't feel like the warrant to toss some money back to the creator, stuff like that, I don't mean that in a hateful way, it's just, you know, how it is what it is, then you'll be getting the tracks about 30 days after they've come out. So like, say 30 days after, I guess Tuesday when this track came out, or Wednesday, you'll be getting this track for free on the forums. But once again, all the tracks so far this year for RF have been great. Even if they have been a bit gnarly compared to years past, and I mean, I'll even agree that, I mean, being an AM like I am, and still trying to even just get good at this game, it's still a rough track, and also my suspension is probably not what you need for it, though. But as you see, aesthetic-wise, the track is really nice looking. You know, everything around it. Now that we've actually added crowds and stuff, it's really cool to see. That's one thing I think Sim had always been lacking, in my opinion. And of course, I've only been playing the game for just over a year now, so take anything I say with always a grain of salt, or a shot of penicillin, depending on how much I trigger your senses with what I say. So, once again, I'm just, I wanted to go in dry, and, you know, just make this video happen for you guys. It's been a while since I've hung out, so I hope you're all doing well. Lately for us with RF and everything else, which I come back in kind of, in case you guys have never seen this, I could just kind of talk about the sim side of things. You know, WhiteGuy does play the game a bit, but you know, it's like he always says, that since he's not a huge part of the community like he would be with like a Reflex or anything else, that you know, every little bit of it he doesn't know. So I'm kind of here to fill in that gap on that side of it for any of you sim guys out there. And again, I appreciate him having me on his channel often, and it's good to be back. But once again, like I said, Muddy Creek being my favorite track of the year. We do have Red Bud coming up. Being a part of RF now, it's really cool to, well, I mean it that way, that I do the amateur streaming every Sunday night at 9 o'clock on our channel to, watch the amateur guys have their race, where Thursday nights, of course, you have the pro nights at 9 o'clock, and then on Sundays you have the amateurs on my channel at 9 o'clock. So it's been an interesting year so far. Tracks have made the racing a lot more competitive, that's for sure, by really showing who has the true talent in the game. And for anybody out there that doesn't play this game, and I know, trust me, I was the same as you, where all I played was MXGP, reflex, mad skills, anything, you know, besides that on the phone, whatever. And you play a game like this, and if you've never played it before, it's difficult, but you really don't understand how difficult it is. And for anybody out there, I recommend you download the demo if you've never tried it, or if you've always been curious about the game. It's well worth at least just looking at and seeing how hard it really is once you turn that arcade mode off. It's an on-off switch on how difficult the game can be. And I'm still enjoying it. I will be honest, I think Sim might be sadly on a decline a little bit. A lot of people oddly switching MX Bikes, which I'm not saying it's a bad game. It's just not on the caliber I think Sim is yet, but I think it could be one day. We might have to do a Moto Monday on that, so 211 is really slow, which should be getting down to the 150s, which I've done before. What am I doing suddenly? Oh! Either way, talking about real life too as well on this track. It was really cool to see another good battle. Sucks to see Dungy out, not saying I'm a fan. I don't love or hate almost any rider out there except for a couple of guys that, you know, piss you off start the season. You're like, oh, I hate you. But as of right now, watching Tomac and Roxon go at it was awesome. That was an amazing battle. I hate the fact that a lapper can ruin such a good race. And a lot of people can be like, it's not only the lapper. That's true. It wasn't only the lapper, but the lapper shut off that last chance, really, for Tomac to make that final drive. And it's not that I wanted Tomac to win, necessarily, just the whole, you know, the competitiveness of it. I love seeing a battle go down to the final lap. I love seeing, you know, points get as close as they can and everything like that. So I feel like there could have been a bit more to that battle than there was, but, you know, it is what it is. It was a good race either way, and, you know, pretty exciting either way. That whole final lap was, you know, I was on the edge of my seat hoping it could pull the trigger, and sadly just, oh, God. Sadly never happened. Sorry for spending most of this video so far on the ground, but hey, like I said, wanted to come back into it completely dry on the day to show you guys how difficult the game can be at times, and like I said, it's been a while. I do like to give tracks a score whenever I do them, and I know I haven't talked too much about it as I'm trying to focus just stay up on it right now, which this isn't, like I said, the hardest track of the season at all, but hey, when you haven't played for a few days and you play other racing games, and anybody gets that, like you play Forza, then you play like Assetto Corsa, or you play Dirt, and then you go to, you know, Grid or something, like it's night and day on anything you play, but if you at least mix it into your regimen a couple of days a week, then you're alright, but sadly I've not. I actually personally took a break from Sim for a bit, but I've been enjoying it again. Not quite as fast, not trying to race, but hey, just having fun. But on the score on this track, I'm going to give it a solid 7 out of 10. I really like the track. I do. It's my favorite track besides Glen Helen on the season. Glen Helen should be reviewed probably next, even though we've already done it. But I might do it for you guys in case you're curious, or we could just do Red Bud or whatever for next week. Oh, the double tap. Speaking of which, I have a new controller, and I would rarely ever recommend something like this, but recently got the Xbox Elite controller with the triggers on the back and everything, and it is the best controller I've ever used, period. One thing that's cool is you have the pedals on the back so you don't ever have to move your hands to shift, which is kind of cool. I know a lot of people are like, well, I don't either in ways. Well, yeah, I get that, but you literally like never move your hands because you have the paddles right behind, and I just set them for like upshift and downshift. So it's almost like paddle shifting a Ferrari if you want to look at it that way or whatever, or if you have paddles for like a G27 steering wheel or something like that. It's kind of the same idea, but imagine it for this game and never have to move your hands around. But getting back to the score again, with a 7 out of 10, the only other reason why it really is, it's very underscaled. Not the worst thing ever, it's just, I think it could have been better in that way. And you know, it's like I said, we can take a stab there. And a couple of things about the decals of the track, decals also meaning dirt textures and stuff like that. It's, I don't know, the dirt texture is very flat. It doesn't give you a lot of perception of dirt, and some of the ruts are kind of hard to see with the way the lighting is. But, you know, it's like I said, overall, it's a fun track, and I highly recommend you guys downloading it once it does come out. Sorry for butchering it horribly. My God. Can't even break a 2-minute lap on this video, possibly. I might do just one. What am I doing right now? Oh, I might just make one more video, or not one more video, do one more lap after this, just to see if I can throw down a sub 2. Surprised on how bad I'm doing, but hey, like I said, if you take, it's been close to a week off, actually, besides a couple laps on it when I was qualifying just to do it. it's tough to get back into this game, especially when you got to get that physics back down. Rides like no other game out there, which is interesting. But either way, Sim has been a great game to get, as many people as we have now. And like I said, it sadly feels like it's on the decline, but you never know, it could spark back up again. But the game has been around for 10 years now, which is crazy. And in the 10 years, they've definitely hit the nail on the head for, as of right now, the most realistic motocross game we can have in the way of how long it takes you to get good at it and how much work it is to be fast at the game. And of course my alarm goes off in the middle of the final lap attempt, but yeah, that was kind of annoying. I'm just going to finish out the lap either way. I know it won't count for lap time, but hopefully I can get a little bit faster on this one. Finally hit that roller in on the outside of that. Oh, I didn't land on the outside. I was going to take the other line I usually took for the qualifying laps, where you don't even take the rut. You just kind of dive into that other rut. And another high five from the SpongeBob. Can we finish this out in a fun fashion? Can we do something? Can we do good? Not even a front flip off that. Wow. All right. Well, apparently my first Moto Monday back is a kind of a flop, just like that jump. But I do appreciate you guys stopping by, enjoying the video. Thank you again to WhiteGuy for letting me be on here. And yeah, guys, I will see you guys hopefully next Monday. It's been a bit, and I do apologize for not doing a couple of these for you guys for a little bit. But hey, if you guys want me to do more of these, and I'm sorry that this one was definitely not the best that I've done, and the riding is definitely showing, or I'm kind of embarrassed. But either way, I am Motoagogo. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button and let WhiteGuy know, hey, maybe we should bring this back guy every once in a while. But again, guys, I'll talk to y'all later.